morning, everyone. Welcome in to the Lotus Energy Forecast. Today, we are going to do the astrology transits and a message for each zodiac sign for today, Thursday, July 23rd. Welcome in. So, as you guys know, I am broadcasting live to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Hi, guys. And as you guys know as well, we like to start our show with some affirmations for people that are watching live. So for those of you that are watching live, just say hello. I'm going to bring you an affirmation. And for those of you that are listening to the recording, this affirmation works for you as well. Life has a funny way of things working out where the affirmations work for everyone. All right, so we're going to kick it off. Miss Brooklyn, your affirmation today: I listen to the wisdom of my body. Your body has a message for you. Listen to what it is telling you. Thank your body for being the perfect messenger. That is the message for everyone, for Brooklyn and for everyone. I'm thinking about this because, I forgot. Sorry, guys. Got to disconnect here. If I can, and reconnect here. Sorry, guys. You know, we're going to give me grace because I'm still working the kinks out. There we go. Okay. I know everybody's like, no. So I don't know if you guys do this thing called body talking. I do body talking where, like, I'll just put my hand on my heart and I'll say, okay, body, what do you want me to know today? You know, and it might say, I'm hungry, feed me, or hug me, or I need more rest. But it's funny what comes back without even prompting. So I would say to you guys, that message is for Brooklyn. You know, I listen to the wisdom of my body, but it's also a message for everyone as well. All right, Miss Tina, the affirmation for you: I nurture my inner child. Loving your inner child helps you remember your innocence and recognize how much life loves you. Ask the child within, what can I do for you today? That is a great message for everyone. I nurture my inner child. Again, you can place your hand on your heart and ask that question, what can I do for you today? Don't be surprised if the majority of messages coming back would say, play. I want to play. Right? Because Lord knows we don't play enough. All right, guys, let's get into the astrology for today, Thursday, July 23rd. So the energy brings a major green light across the board. After weeks of miscommunication, tech hiccups, and feeling like you were running in place, the cosmic dam is finally breaking. Why? Because Mercury Retrograde goes direct. Yes, Mercury officially ends its retrograde. So if the last 3 weeks have been chaos, miscommunication, heartbreak, illness, technology fails, we can blame it all on the planet Mercury. Yes, thank you, God. So, Mercury officially ends its retrograde today. And whenever a planet turns direct, it slows down to a complete stop before starting to move forward again. So, today you might feel a brief moment of standing still in the morning, followed by a huge sense of relief. Delayed news, pending answers, or stuck communications will finally begin moving forward. All right. So how do you use this transit? Give yourself a high five. You made it through. You made it through. It's still like we're going to be in the post, Mercury retrograde season, like about a week. So it's still going to have a little bit of, delays and stuff. But the heaviest confusion is officially behind you. So it's a great day today to finalize ideas, follow up on pending messages, and prepare to execute your big plans with confidence. Now, later today, the moon is shifting as well out of diplomatic Libra, and it's moving into deep intuitive and laser focused Scorpio. So, Scorpio moon energy doesn't do surface level small talk, it craves emotional truth, strong focus, and gut level authenticity. If you've been avoiding a hard truth or sugarcoating a situation, this transit is going to push you to get real with yourself. How to use this transit today? Use this sharp focus to dive deep into a complex project, do thorough research, or just trust your gut instincts. If heavy emotions pop up, don't react impulsively. Just sit with them, process, and let go of what you don't need anymore. That's going to be a good use of that transit today. And we are day 2 of Leo season. With the sun now settled into bold creative Leo and Mercury moving forward, your personal power is going to ramp up today. So, channel Scorpio's deep focus into your big Leo creative goals. Work behind the scenes on your strategy. Clear out remaining doubts and get ready to shine. Just in time for the weekend. So the takeaway for today, Thursday, July 23rd, is the fog is lifting, the red light is turning green, and your intuition is razor sharp. Focus on what is real. Speak your truth and trust the momentum building beneath your feet. That is the energy for Thursday. All right, for those of you watching live, how are you feeling about this? I'm feeling relief. I don't know about you guys, but this Mercury retrograde gave a beating and kept on ticking, right? Like it was a lot. All right, let me see the zodiac signs in the comments. What is your zodiac sign? Let's see which group we're going to start with first. All right, we're going to start with wow, we got 2 Virgos. Look at that. We're going to start with the Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right, Virgo, your message today is Knight of Wands. Okay, so Knight of Wands is a really great card. It talks about fast movement, things picking up, opportunities presenting itself, but there is a caution about the card. The card is don't be too impulsive. I feel like with Mercury retrograde ending, Leo season coming in, that Scorpio moon, I feel like Virgo, you're going to get a lot of ideas today and you're going to want to act on those ideas. But don't be too impulsive. Don't make decisions right away, all right? Just allow things to kind of, simmer. Listen, write it down, think about it before making any sudden movements. That is your message today. Don't allow impulsivity to take over. You are going to get some opportunities today. Just don't be too impulsive about it. All right, Taurus. Judgment. The Judgment card, Taurus, tells me that decisions are going to be made today, mostly in your favor. I feel like you've been going through it, and today might be a bit of good luck. So this is like karma, like wrongs being made right, So I feel like for Taurus, you might get some really good news today about things turning for you in a positive way, and also anything that was done to you being lifted. So good news for Taurus today. And Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune. There you go. And I've been did I just say I was feeling this? The sense of relief. Capricorn, things are about to move for you. You've been in a delay. You've been stuck. But spirit guides are saying, don't worry about all of that. All right. Today's going to be a good day for you. A lucky day. One filled with fortune. Because all those delays are over. And you've been ready. You're ready to move. And you will move. So Capricorn, you have good news coming in today. Lots of opportunities and lots of positive movement forward. I actually started feeling that because I had like 3 people sign up to get appointments with me like all within the space of an hour. I was like, that's crazy, but that is the movement. The delays are over. All right, we see Sagittarius. Okay, so we're going to go to the fire signs next. Yes, congrats to the earth signs. They're doing it. We're going to go with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, your message is the Strength card. You're being asked to forgive. Now, Aries, you're being asked to forgive, but you're also being asked to draw on your inner strength. You know, I feel like someone's doing you wrong. And I feel like for some Aries, you might be too forgiving, but you really need to forgive yourself for allowing just disrespect in your life. So Aries, take a good hard look in your life and see what people are doing. And if it's really like, that's not okay, allow yourself to walk away, Aries. You can do better. So this is a forgiveness card, but at first I felt it was forgiveness of other people, but I'm beginning to feel like you may need to forgive yourself, Aries, for tolerating too much disrespect. All right, Leo, your message is the Lovers card. There is a love relationship on your books. This is a significant one. This could be someone from your past that you're thinking about. This could be a new person. But the Lovers card says, whether this person lasts a season, a reason, or a lifetime, they're in your life for a sole purpose. You are meant to learn and to grow from this person. So regardless of the timeline, take as much as you can from this interaction. And Sagittarius, your message today is Queen of Wands. You are very focused today. You're going to get a lot of things off of your to-do list. So your spirit guides are saying, make a list, write it down, and get things done. Things will start to move very, very quickly for you. All right? Sagittarius, today looks really good. You feel very confident. You might be making some travel plans because you're just in that space of, I'm ready, I'm confident, and I can do bad all by myself. All right? That is the message for the fire signs. All right, where are we going to next? Are we going to water signs or are we going to the air signs? Let me see some zodiacs in the comments. Air. Here we go. We're going to do Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Aquarius, your message is Ace of Swords, new beginnings coming in. I love this card because it's the hand of God, right? The idea is like God is literally offering you an opportunity. So today, be on the lookout for opportunities that just magically present themselves, Aquarius, because this is a good start to something new. Remember, today, delays are over. Yeah, I did. Delays are over. So new changes are coming. Might be a little challenging in the beginning, but it's still a change and it's going to take you to better places. That is the message for Aquarius. All right, Gemini, Six of Cups. You're feeling nostalgic today, Gemini. You might be reminiscing about the past or someone from your past. The warning here, Gemini, is, reminisce, but leave it be in the past. Don't allow it to come into your future. It's okay to wonder about people that are no longer in your life. But if you try to invite them back in and these people haven't healed or changed, then you're just repeating old mistakes. So allow yourself to think about people from the past, but keep it there. And also for some Geminis, I feel like this is a message about the inner child. Yeah, the inner child, like nurturing your inner child or having fun, So good message to Geminis about nurturing their inner child. All right, Libra. Libra, there's so many cards that fell out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're going to reshuffle Libra. All positive. Wow. All positive cards, but I just want one card, Spirit, for Libra. One card. There it goes. 8 of Cups. Beautiful. We've gotten this card several times today in readings. The 8 of Cups is about moving on, like evolving, growth. And I love this for Libras because you guys have been on a high, like you've just been killing it these past few weeks. So with the Eight of Cups, Libra, you're beginning to assess what no longer works for you and leaving behind the things that are holding you back. Bravo. This can be habits, this can be people, this can be thought processes, but whatever is weighing you down, Spirit is saying that you're getting ready to make a move because you're growing, you're evolving, you're expanding, and life is just getting better for you. So keep evolving, Libra. That is the message for the air signs. Let's end with the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And for those of you that are watching me live, after I end with the water signs, I will stay on TikTok. If you want to come and get a reading, you can get a mini reading. I'm also beginning to do the August readings for those of you that want to know what's coming in August. All right, let's start with Pisces. Pisces, you got Knight of Pentacles. This is asking you to buckle down and get things done. This is a card of commitment, hard work. Slow progress is still progress. So you might not be seeing, right, Pisces, everything, like all the success and the glamour and everything that comes through from hard work. But you're being asked to be committed right now. You got to show up day in, day out. Show up, show up, show up. And one day you will get to see that success. Today is just not the day. They're just asking you to show up and keep doing what you're doing. That is for Pisces. All right. Cancer, you got Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a card saying that there is struggle or conflict. So I feel like for you, Cancer, you need to be aware of someone in your life that may be challenging to you, and you have to ask yourself, how important is this person to you? If they're like a family member, you can't cut them out in your life, but you need to give them less attention, right? If there's somebody that's just on the outside, then this card is saying you don't need to involve yourself with this. You know, let them be and move on. But Five of Swords is saying there is some sort of conflict you need to address today. And Scorpio, you got the World card. This is a happy ending to a cycle that may have been, you know, kind of like hard to go through. The World signifies completion, success that comes from growth, right? So I feel like today you're going to start to feel like there's an ending coming, Scorpio, or you know that the ending has happened, and you're feeling very joyful about it because you've went through a lot. This could be like finishing a course, ending a job, then starting a new job, ending a relationship that was draining you. Whatever the case may be, Scorpio, you're in a happy place because that was a really seriously, challenging cycle. Challenging cycle, and now you're ready for just light and easy. So that is for Scorpio. That is the message for everyone today, Thursday, July 23rd. I hope it resonates. I am still live on the TikTok. For those of you that are listening on the recording, of course, I've come off, but this is just a message to all of you who listen on the recording. I'm usually live on TikTok from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. You can come get readings, you can come hang out, and you can come listen to the broadcast live while I make it. Thank you, as always, guys, for always showing up. Thank you to those of you that watch my podcast. I really appreciate your support. And for those of you that watch me live, I doubly appreciate your support. Have a great start to your day. Lots of love to you, and I will see you soon.